NU as well. This is Warren Buffett holding. This is also acting more like that. Those are our big tech names, and we've really extended to the upside, right? So Warren Buffett, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, whatever you are. This is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you are welcome to this channel. Now we're going to be talking about stocks. We're going to be talking about beautiful names in terms of long-term stocks and as well as short-term trades. So this is going to be our high price stocks with high float, and as well as some small price stocks as well. What I'll be looking at the broader market as a whole, and talking about the market. So for now, we're looking at technology, right? Technology actually did sell some last close Friday, right? The reason pretty much is because for me, technology is way too extended. Like, looking at the chart overall, we are extended in terms of the tech side. So it will continue to start selling off at some point, right? But we need to find levels for entry, we need to find levels for exit. Well, if you're looking at this chart, I know you've been taking off, off the table as well. But if it's your long-term goal, I think you're riding this up until we get to $1,000, right? That's just a joke there, but anyways, healthcare did okay, as well as some part of consumer defensive, right? Looking at Walmart as a whole, Walmart is actually broke through resistance zone. Okay, we broke through resistance only to pull back on Friday. Where are we going? We might possibly retest that 155, 154 area again. Okay, with the market showing signs of weakness, we're still going to expect some reaction in the market as well. This is technically, we're looking at double top right here, okay, on the daily. So this is also could be a reversal pattern, but we cannot tell until we have that action on Tuesday. Because Monday is holiday. Okay, so now taking a look at SPY. Okay, SPY is our market. Is a Spider S&P 500 ETFs, right? So right now I'm looking at an extension here. Okay, we have 77% on the RSI. We are extended, so therefore I'll be looking at some form of a pullback right into 435 or even 430 on the SPY. If that 440 reclaim again, then we can push higher back into 445. So keep an eye out on the market. Okay, the first stock here is gonna be INTC. Remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, getting back to our Intel, right here we're looking at price just pushing and non-stop, right? Remember, Intel also need to really join the AI news as well, right? So we've been pushing higher in this market because of tech and because of their exposure with artificial intelligence, right? AI. So I think INTC is lagging behind, but however, last week was really decent for INTC, so we can look for more momentum to come in. However, looking at this, we have a doji, so which means a reverser. Okay, however, we still have to look for confirmation on Tuesday. Okay, so keep an eye out on that. Also, taking a look at Apple right now, look at that channel we have on Apple, right? So we're really close to the top resistance on this channel, and possibility for this to pull back to the 20 exponential moving average is possible. So looking at that, every time we get to this part, we bounce right off to maintain that channel upwards, right? So keep an eye out on that as well. Moderna, I added some to my position on mRNA in anticipation of this trend break, which also coincide with our 50 exponential moving average. So if that area can break, we should be all right to continue to push to the upside. Also looking at the oil side, ROIG Transocean, we're looking at price breaking through $6.50. That is your best spot. Microsoft as well, MSFT, we have a channel. So right now we're rejecting that top channel, which is the 350 natural resistance area. So with the possibility of price pulling back to 330 or 335, so keep an eye out on that. I also added some to my position. It's called the Children's Place, PLCE. Right now we are trying to fill this gap, but we got on Friday's dip back into the 20 exponential moving average. So $20 is going to act as our support for now. MU as well, I talk about the INTC. MU as well, Micron Technology, keep an eye out. Right now 66 is going to be our support. BYND, this is also another a short of interest stock, right? Looking at this, support is going to be 50 exponential moving average. Talking about short interest stock as well, I'm going to show you a list of short interest stocks as well. So we have CVNA, ALLO, BYND, BIG, AI. AI actually has been moving so far, so I think I made decent profit off of AI, and I'm just holding just a fraction, and it's just some few shares left on AI just to capture that extension on AI. However, we also have FSR. So if AI doesn't really work, for me anymore, I can get out of AI with decent profit and then go to other trades. So I'll be looking at picking up some around this spot as well, which is our long-term short interest play for the momentum to the upside. AMD as well, what are we looking at? We're looking at price at the 20 exponential moving average. So this is going to be our support for now. If that holds, then we can continue to push to the upside. If it fails, I'll be looking at 110 or even 107 on AMD. Affirm, AFRM, this one right now, $16 is our support. That is going to be our support with resistance right around this downtrend right here. So keep an eye out. I think it looks good for a continuation to the upside after this little small pullback, right? Okay, talking about Tesla. Tesla right now, we are looking good in terms of extension, in terms of profit. So I know you guys gonna be taking profit around this area. 260, that is the spot. If it failed 260, we will be looking at 250 and continue to push to the downside. However, 230, 225, that is gonna be the ultimate area for support on Tesla. Also, SAVA, this is Cassava Sciences. I'm looking for Cassava Sciences to bounce off this area to just act as support around this 24, 25, and then push through 26. All right, this is also the short float and the short interest are very, very high. Meta, looking at Meta as well. Meta is extended, META. We are extended on Meta, but you don't know how far we have come. Okay, so in order to look at that, you see every time we get to the 20 exponential moving average, we bounce off. So we're gonna be looking at the same action right here as we expect the 200 moving average to continue to coil up for momentum. CAVA as well, this is a new listing. Okay, a new listing, and it was listed around the $22, but open higher than the priced in price, right? So I'll be looking for price to revisit at least half of this level, looking for say the $28-30 area, then I can be able to grab some more on that name. Netflix is also another name. We are extended into resistance, so I'll be looking for price around this 430 area. If it fails, then we'll be looking at 420 on Netflix. JD as well, just do it. Right now we're looking at $40 as our resistance. If that holds, then we can really push to the upside. Next target will be 45, but if it doesn't hold that area, this $39-40 spot, we'll be looking at $37.50 in the coming days. Also Google as well. Google at this point in time, we're looking at support at the 20 exponential moving average with 127.50 as the breakthrough area into 130 on Google. So keep an eye out on that name. Amazon as well, also pushing with tech. Okay, so 128 is our area to break. If we can break that spot, we'll continue to push and make new high on Amazon. NU as well, this is Warren Buffett holding. This is also acting more like that. Those are our big tech names, and we've really extended to the upside, right? So Warren Buffett has this, and guess what? We can also, patiently sit in this name until that double digit, right? So keep an eye out on that as well. Nvidia is also extended. This gap is yet to be filled, so keep an eye out on that name. ZM right now we're looking at a breakthrough, the $71 spot. Next is going to be $72.54, which is the 200 moving average. So expect some form of a reaction around the 200 moving average. Also, another short interest name is CHTR as well. We're looking at 357, 360 as the next resistance. If this immediate resistance at 350 were to really break and hold, so keep an eye out on that name. DKNG as well, we're looking at price rejected the resistance only to pull back again into the 20 exponential moving average. Guess what? Looking at the price, a previous price action, I'm expecting a bounce off this $24.50, $24 area to the upside. Or as well as AI, I took profit around the 47, 46, 47 dollar area, so I'm just holding just a little bit of my shares in anticipation of the $50 break if it comes. Looking at PayPal as well. PayPal right now, we're trying to push back up with resistance right around the 50 exponential moving average. So if price reject, we can retest 65 or $64 and then continue to change a direction. Also looking at Amara as well with Bitcoin and all those good stuff. We've been consolidating around this area for a while now. We've been consolidating, and guess what? There is two scenarios. One of them will be we break out into 1050 and then from there we just rally up, okay? And if for any reason we fail this spot, guess where we're going to? We're going to the $8.50, $8.62. That is our next support. Why? Because we have this 200 moving average right there, which will act as our support. So keep an eye out on this Mara just in case momentum continue to push in the name. Roku as well. Roku actually has done its move to the upside. 75 reject, and now we're looking at price to retest the $70 spot. And lastly, the remaining chart, I'm going to post it on my Twitter and my stock tweet account, so keep an eye out on those. So lastly, Upstar UPST is extended, right? It is extended, but we don't know how far we're going to be extended. Okay, we could be extended for months, okay, for years. So keep an eye out on this $36 $35 area as our support. Otherwise we can continue to push on this name on good news. Keep an eye out finally on this trend. This trend is your friend. The trend is your best friend. So when you're on the long call and the trend is good, stay in it until a direction has been created. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend and the week ahead. Peace and love.